Well, hallelujah. It went on. Sorry, guys, about my hair. So, this is part two of Don't Let People Judge You. I don't know how long it's going to be on, but we'll see. So, my friend that was in jail with me, she was praying for me, and I was praying for her. And then she said that the reason that she felt God put her in there was to pray for the ladies in there. And I was like, yeah, you're very positive about being in jail, even though you don't want to be here. You're like helping people. So she said that God put her there like a little angel, and people were like stressing out saying, I go to court on this date, or there was some other illegals in there with her. And she said that she feels like God put her there, for a reason. And I was like, and I know God put me on the bus for a reason too. It was like, you know, and the bus could be like a meat market because a lot of guys try to hit on you when you're on the bus, and you're just like, no, thanks, it's like, but like I've embraced a couple people, like made friends with them despite of I'm not trying to judge them or anything, because that's not what God called us to do. Is if we make friends, they might be in a low place in their life at that point, and later when they get on their feet, they remember your kindness or whatever, or if you could give somebody some resources. I always try to like network with people and give them resources, or they might give me resources. They might be like, oh, hey, my call center's hiring, because a lot of us call center workers would be on the same bus. I've been on the bus for a couple years, when I was doing call center work. That's kind of why I just gave up, like, recently, and just because I missed the bus one day going to school, and I was like, I'm not going to do this no more, because, like, first of all, I'm getting older, and I don't want to be, like, killing myself to get to school when I know that I didn't want to go full time, and then they threw me to the wolves. Like, so they're still investigating it, and of who exactly said that to me, that I had to go full time, and it screwed me up. Because I just wanted to take two classes, and I would have been successful. And I would have had my books, or if they would have not took my loan money, I could have used my car to be successful because I dropped the other two classes, and I was just trying to remain afloat, and there was no way I could remain afloat relying on the buses and walking a million miles every day. And I hate walking. Like, my grandma was a walker. I don't like walking. I like walking, like, if I'm out in nature and I'm looking around, I'm taking pictures, but I don't like walking a long way. But I have done it before. I've walked all the way from Durango to my school, which is on Torrey Pines. Like, I've walked literally that far just because I'm an athlete type. I can do it. I just don't like to do it. Like, I'm not going to do that every day. But when I get in my ruts, it's like when I'm having an anxiety issue or depression issue, just from lack of family support. But, my family loves me. They're just, they're disappointed that I was helping drug addicts. But I don't really let people tell me what to do. Like, I can help who I want, and they were there for me, and I was there for them. And like, it all, it all washes out in the end, in the long run. Like, I mean, I really need to go down there and visit my friend Cami. He's back in there in a bad place, and it's like, it's just basically a cry for help, that, because he's been telling me he wants to get clean and sober, and if that's the only way he can get clean and sober, there's a wake up call, then so be it, because I prayed for them before they left, and God, wants to save his soul. As far as being in a place like that, it could save your soul. You could find God in jail or wherever you're at. You know, it took, I knew who God was. I just had a bad breakdown because I found out that my high school boyfriend, wasn't faithful to me, but it wasn't even that. It was just that I was going through a lot, like family life stuff, and, just my family life wasn't that great, so it's just, I'm glad that I got over all that stuff, in my high school days, and now I'm okay. But, people shouldn't judge you. Like, you could share something with someone, and then they could judge you by it because they're not where they want to be in life, so they're trying to point the finger at you, and it's like, okay, whatever, or, it's just, if they see you when you don't, and you're like laid up, you don't want to go anywhere, they might think you're mentally sick. It's like, no, I just don't feel like it. I just want to enjoy the fact that I don't have to get up and go to work, because there's a lot of people that would love to just lay in bed and just chill. So I was appreciating that about my situation,